do you need to replace the keyboard controller board on your Alienware m16 R2? Well, I'm going to show you how. Also, you can click the link on the top right of the screen to find this part or tools or additional help on our website, including step-by-step written tutorials with detailed images. And now let's get into it. First, unscrew the bottom base cover. Then pry open the bottom base cover. Then disconnect the battery cable. Now unscrew and remove the rear I/O cover. Then unscrew and remove the battery. Next, pry apart the locking tabs for the RAM. Then slide out the RAM. Now unscrew and remove the solid-state drive thermal shield assembly. Then separate the solid-state drive from the thermal shield. Then you'll unclip the locking tab and disconnect the touchpad cable. Now unclip the locking tab and disconnect the power button cable. Next, unscrew and remove the Wi-Fi cable bracket. Then disconnect the antenna cables and remove the Wi-Fi card. Next, unscrew the heatsink. Now disconnect and remove the heatsink. Then disconnect the speaker cable. Disconnect the touchpad LED cable. Now unclip the locking tab and disconnect the keyboard controller cable. Now unclip the locking tab and disconnect the keyboard controller cable. Then disconnect the camera cable. Then unclip the locking tab and disconnect the LCD cable. Next, disconnect the DC jack. Then unscrew and remove the Type-C bracket. Next, unscrew and remove the motherboard. Now unclip the locking tab and disconnect the keyboard cables. As following your steps in reverse. Now unscrew and remove the keyboard controller board. Before replacing your heatsink, it's important to wipe away any old thermal paste from your processors and heatsink. And for maximum cooling, do not touch these heat transfer areas. The oils on your skin can reduce the heat transfer capability of the thermal paste. Then apply a small amount of thermal paste to the processor before replacing your heatsink. If you still need help, you can visit partspeople.com and view printable DIY instructions to help you along the way. We also have playlists of thousands of Dell tutorials for hundreds of different models, so keep checking back. Thanks for watching.